A pub landlord has survived one of the world's most dangerous stunts. Gerald Fiddler from Wolverhampton was driving one of the cars taking part in the stunt known as the T-bone pile driver at Hensford Hills Raceway. His car deliberately collided at right angles with another car after they'd taken off from the ramps. The stunt has never been successfully performed in Great Britain before. And if you were wondering, both drivers were fine, but don't try it yourself. Now that's it from...
This time, right. That's you.
Perfectly timed.
Watch it on me.
Ever attempt. Victorious before the car. Ladies and gentlemen, your commentator, world famous
Now on Choice Wales, let's take time out to catch up on another unusual hobby. And here's a guy who drives a car in slightly better condition than mine.
I started when I was 14 and I've been doing it 14 years.
Cavalier today, 1600. Strip everything out, dashboard, windows, lights.
Is it quite dangerous?
I'd say no, not really.
I wouldn't say it's dangerous, not really. No.
I've broke my foot, that's about the worst I've had.
I broke my finger once and I broke my wrist, but apart from that, pretty safe.
You've got a nickname.
Smosher.
Where did the nickname come from?
Holiday in Benidorm.
Shoot panic, frightened to death.
Are you going to be out of race again?
I don't think I'll be able to restart this race because it's a bit badly bent, but I'll get it back here again for the next one.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Every spare minute I've got building, painting these cars. A lot of work goes into these cars. How's that then? There's definitely no money in it. It's the buzz.
Where they'll get smashed to pieces, like this.
Hensford Hill Raceway near Cannock has staged some fairly wacky races over the years, but perhaps nothing quite as harebrained as this one. The pre-1968 classic Bangers race is for posh motors only. Julian Camilleri from Gloucester has just spent £1,800 on a vintage Rolls-Royce he fully intends to smash to pieces.
I can't claim to be an expert, but that grille looks a bit suspect to me. Very much so. It's just a piece of tin, because unfortunately the original grille was £500 if I wanted it, which, to smash a car up, I'd rather make my own.
Steve Butler from Bournemouth is about to make history. As far as he knows, this is the first time a Series 2 Bentley has ever taken part in a stock car race.
I'd run one on the road and I wanted some spares for my own road car, and it was cheaper to buy a car for the spares I needed and then put what's left to its grave in a sensible way.
Talking of graves, if you're worried about being late for your own funeral, call the Hitmen from North London. They race Daimler hearses.
Some people might say it's a bit, as you would say, disrespectful
so did the neighbours. At the time, yeah, I had to move it off the drive pretty quick, so...
They didn't like it?
No, nor did the wife.
But from the start, the hitmen struggle. Their biggest problem seems to be deciding whether to overtake or, well, undertake.
The team David Hurst is still making their way around this Hensford circuit, although the one is in no state of repair at the rear. Don't forget those Hursts have got quite the glass rear ends, and I don't think they need the welder on that. I think they need the plasticine and the super glue, quite honest with you.
No such problems, though, for Steve Butler in his Bentley. While most of the field fails to finish, Steve storms away to take the checkered flag and a rather impressive-looking trophy.
Steve, may I be the first to congratulate you? How do you feel?
Brilliant, yeah, great. It's nice to be able to get a race out of it.
You look fine, the car not so good, and I'm seriously worried about your co-driver.
I tried to put someone in at the top there, end up in the back of the other hearse there, like, but I got back out again. One of the warlords done me, you know. But a bit of fun, isn't it?
The damage might look serious, but apparently it's nothing that half an hour in the workshop can't put right. On reflection, you probably won't want to trust them with your funeral arrangements, but the hitmen should be back in action next weekend.
Great fun, isn't it? Right, Bob, have you got your application in for the...